Yo, what is up? What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe for more tool reviews. We're doing a whole bunch of Milwaukee stuff this week, and I've been looking at some of their new products that have showed up, and I just haven't had a chance. I've been using most of them. The one today that I'm excited to try out, and I've been kind of messing with to kind of give you guys a little more insight and maybe help you decide if you want to get one, is their new brushless M18 Precision Blower. So this is a brand new item, 0887-20, and this is, I have the tool only. So it takes M18 batteries. It has 3 different tip sizes, including an inflator tip. If you guys need to inflate anything, I have kids, you know, the pool stuff, all that, mattresses, whatever. So you can inflate that with this. So it has that. It also has a removable filter, and it is super compact. I mean, it fits in here, right? So we'll look at that today. I'll let you know what I think. And I already have a few ideas as to how it works because of some complaints that I've seen, but I had to try it myself. So we're going to do some testing today. I'll explain in a minute, and we'll test it out, see how it does. All right, trying to get everything in frame. This is the M18 Precision Blower, and you know, newest, most compact blower that you can get. Think of your compact leaf blowers. They have an M18 version and an M12 version. I actually have both, and we'll compare them a little bit later. And now they have this one, which is also M18. You slide that in, and it's just like an oversized drill or hair dryer, however you want to look at it. You do have your 3 modes right here for speed, but if I'm being honest, you're just gonna, I keep it on the highest speed because it does have a variable speed trigger. So you can, kind of trigger control it, and but if you need to, you can drop it down or drop it up. 3 speeds. It does come with a little holder here for some tips, and you're able to have the short one, the long one, and that inflator tip that I had mentioned earlier. So these are the 3 that it comes with. This also has some screw holes, keyholes for your mounting option. It has a hook or a loop up here if you want to hook it onto a tool bag or anything like that. You can do that here. And it also has a magnet to where I throw it up in the van. You can put it up wherever you need to, and just, you know, have that storage for these tips. The way that works is they just go in and you twist it, and that's how you would mount them as well. They go in, they twist, and they stay in place. Now on here, you also have a removable filter. So you go and twist that off, and it's meant to be cleaned out if it does get dirty, which it probably won't really get too much dirt on it. You do have the indicator there of locking it. So you just twist to unlock and twist it back to lock it. And you also have, let me put on the low speed, your trigger here. So you trigger, push, and it locks. And you can hit it again. So it does have an auto lock feature if you need just a consistent blower, you're cleaning up a job site, whatever it is, you can lock it to keep it running. So this thing is super light, super compact. You also have, I don't think it came with any, but your belt clips go here. So it'd be easy to carry on my pocket typically if you need to use it and put it and store it on your pocket, your belt. So now the main complaint, we're gonna test this out in a minute. They had showed at the pipeline event that you can obviously clean up a job site. So any dust, sawdust, debris, anything that you would, you know, you're cutting wood, you're working on construction, you're grinding and cutting and doing all that sort of stuff. And you can clean up a job site with a blower like this. The other thing they showed was that you could clear out, I don't know if they showed gutters, but they showed piping that you can go and clear out a pipe here by blowing it out. which is a great use for it if it actually works. So they showed that, and there's been some complaints and some things that I've seen because they were saying that there was like a safety. I'm not sure if it's meant to be a safety or a fail safe or anything like that, but they were talking about back pressure. So you have, you know, the highest speed here, and you want to hit or cover this, and you're trying to clear something out. They're trying to mimic like a clogged drain, and they said they don't feel any pressure. So if I do this, you can hear it's not pushing my hand off. You can hear it. You can hear back pressure. There is a groove on top. That's where these little notches go into. So when you go in there, you twist it, it locks. What I'm feeling is actually when you plug this up, you're losing, I mean, you get some of it back here, but you're losing a lot of it through these little grooves and openings here. Take this nozzle off and then do this. Like, that's actually pushing my hand off. So the size of this right here with this, if you get like a 3/4 pipe, it actually fits in there. And that's just my quick test. We're gonna actually, we'll try it out on this. I'm gonna put a whole bunch of stuff in here, leaves or whatever, and see if we can push it out and see if it makes a difference if I have the nozzle and it doesn't. Maybe we'll see how much force comes out versus not having, you know, the nozzle here. All right, so I just threw some mud in here and kind of packed it as best as I could just to simulate a pretty bad drain clog. So that's kind of what it looks like right there. And I got the blower with the tip in it. I'll see if I can show this. So yeah, just like I said, some mud compacted in there. Put some more mud in there, and I just kind of want to try it without the tip, see if it makes any sort of difference, and then I'll try it one last time. Now there's a leaf shoved in there, but one more for science with the tip. So yeah, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter, because that, I think, simulates most of the clogs that we see that are on the heavier side. Anything that would cause like an actual service call for a drain clog, right? So obviously the longer the line sit, the harder you are going to have trying to clear it out with just this. So what I also like to use is something like my gallo gun, the NUCALGON gallo gun with the balloon attachment. Thank me later if you do get that. And I think DIVERSITECH makes one where you can hook up 2 canisters together. So it's preference, but for light clogs or short drain pipe run, you can definitely use one of these. I feel like people were saying that it didn't feel like a lot of pressure, but it's enough, you know, when you put this in a drain pipe there to clear out a drain. Also on maintenance, you can just try to clear it out as much as you can with water and the you know, the blower, and then go back and forth and then prime it with some water when you're done. And you got a clear drain, right? Use whatever drain cleaner you want, pan tablets, any of that stuff. But in my opinion, this actually works really well. You can clean up cabinets, electrical cabinets, when you're there for, again, a lot of this goes back to maintenance. You're checking your electrical, you need to blow out all the dust and dirt that accumulates in a condenser panel, RTU panel, any of those. where you have the board and your contactors and all that kind of stuff. This is always good to clear out all that dirt. It makes a huge difference if you guys can keep it up as well. And then just clearing up or cleaning up after yourself. If you make any mess around the unit, if you guys use a saw or anything like that, clean up and clearing drains. I think this is a good one to have, and it's going to stay on my van as the blower that I keep on here. So I think I threw it away. The M18 compact leaf blower was great. I used it a lot for maintenance, a lot of cleaning job sites. It was really good for all that stuff. And I got it wet somehow, I think because I did maintenance with it. And I got it wet and it gave out. I replaced it with the M12 compact spot blower. And this one also has different tips and stuff, but I just typically keep this one on here. And this one was, you know, it's slightly more compact, right? Just because it's like it's more of a unibody with a handle. The other one had a round shape to it, and the tip of it went pretty far. This one, I could fit it in a box a little bit better. So this is what I was using, but this uses M12. Which I kind of wish that one took M12, or they made an M12 version of that. Maybe they will at some point. So just for the, you know, the difference there, it's quite a bit of difference. I am one that likes to save on space. So, you know, this is much easier to store away in the van, and it does kind of the same thing that this one does. The compact blower that I do have right now, this is basically, I mean, after Milwaukee did one, everybody else years later did one. So you're going to see DeWalt, Makita, Hart, and all those that have this similar style. So this is what I actually had on before. I had my Milwaukee one. I had it in this variation of it, right? So again, just comparing it, I know it's a Hart, but it's basically the same design as the Milwaukee one that I had. And you can tell that's a huge difference as well. And yes, that is an M18. I got an adapter on it. Clearance, I got this for $40 or something like that. So I went ahead and picked that up. For the most part, I'm not clearing out anything that is like crazy stuck. For that, I'll get CO2, which is, you know, my Gallo gun, those little drain clog blasters, right? Gallo gun, I think DIVERSITECH makes one, and you buy the CO2 cartridge, and that's a ton of pressure, right? This is just a blower, and if it does well enough, I'm usually doing maintenance where we can keep the lines clear by making sure we run water through them with a hose. So we get that all out. As it builds up, you get there, you try to do this preventive maintenance. And then you can also just clear it out with the blower, because this is super easy to take with you, especially on a rooftop. I typically give my reviews or talk about things, and you know, what I carry with me is because I have to climb ladders all day. So that's where I think twice about taking some bigger stuff. So if we can have, you know, a more compact, lighter tool, I'm all for it.